everyone, it's Pete here.
Rob here.
We are here today to introduce you a video that actually has my mom in it and her twin sister, Marian and Marie. So my mom is 83 years old, and obviously her sister is the same age, and they are full of spunk and vigor. I'd say that nicely.
They used to call it piss and vinegar.
I didn't want to say that, but they're very energetic women. They're a hoot to be around, and there's a couple of things that they love more than anything in the world. One of them is gardening, and the second is Christmas shopping. So they're big. Those are their two big times a year. In early spring, March, they're ready to get out, and they do a lot of flower gardening, not necessarily vegetables. Marie's husband Joe used to do a lot of vegetable gardening, but he passed away a while back. So now she's pretty much just doing flowers, and my mom does a ton of flowers. Now, my mom and Marie have these beautiful, magazine perfect flower gardens. Me, I do not. I focus more on the vegetables, but they just have massive, beautiful gardens that they take meticulous care of. So a while back, we had taken my mom a Hoosier Hoe because she's always out there. Now, my mom and Marie are very small women. I don't know that they're
5 feet.
5 feet tall, maybe. You'll see it in the video, but they're little women.
They're 5 feet and they're shrinking.
Yeah. Again, they're very energetic, and they nothing will hold them back. I mean, they are up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and if it's shopping season and it's Christmas time, they are out the door and there when the store's open. And then if it's flower season, the gardening season, they're out, and they're pretty much out there all day long, either buying their flowers or taking care of their beds. And so my mom uses the Hoosier Hoe, loved it. We went to Marie's, 2 weeks ago maybe?
A couple weeks ago.
And just to visit. She lives down the street from my mom, so they're 60 seconds apart, so they're just like that. They're always together or on the phone with each other. So she lives down the street. So we had stopped by Marie's house, my Aunt Marie's house, before we were going to my mom's house, visited her, and she wasn't outside. She was inside in her chair.
Sitting in a chair, huddled up in the corner, complaining about her knee and her back. Said she had sciatica or something like that. She was just, she couldn't get outside.
She was miserable. She's just hurting. I mean, she wasn't, she was okay as long as she was in her chair, but she couldn't get outside. She was talking about her flowers and her trees and stuff, and we were it had just rained, and she was excited about the rain, but she couldn't get outside. She was looking out her window at her flowers, saying, "I just can't get out there. My back's hurting me so bad, I can't get out there." And it's been almost 2 weeks, so you could tell it was really bothering her. So we mentioned to her the Hoosier Hoe. And how my mom likes it. And I'm like, Marie, we're going to bring you one and let you try it. And the whole reason that we started the Hoosier Hoe was because we all know what a pain in the rear end, literally the pain in the back, hoeing is. It's hard to do.
Right.
The older you get, the harder it is. And we're not spring chickens ourselves. So we knew with my mom and Marie, obviously it was even harder for them. So we took her one. She's 5 feet tall, barely. So I think we took her the 5 foot tall hoe.
Showed her how to use it a little bit.
Yeah, took her out there.
Told her to lean on it and just, you're not going to hurt it. It's, it will help you.
Yeah, none of this chopping stuff. And it's just, we showed her how to use it. And I want you guys to watch the video. Now, they did not know we were filming them. We had went down there because after we had given it to her, a week later or so, I had went back down to my mom's house, and I hadn't seen Marie, and just had given it to Marie and just forgot about it. Didn't think nothing of it. And when we got there, my mom was like, "I forgot to tell you, Marie just loves that Hoosier Hoe. She just loves it and uses it all the time now." So we were kind of surprised. We hadn't even thought about it.
So yeah, we decided to go over there and take a picture of her with the hoe. And when we got over there, her mom was over there.
Yep.
And they both had these hoes, and they did not know that I was shooting this video. And what's unique about this video, it shows what a couple of older people would do if they was out working in a flower garden. And what they were doing, you can't really understand what they're saying, but they're just standing out there shooting the breeze, doing what older people do, and that's what makes the video so unique.
Yeah, they're just piddling around talking about their flowers and, you know, just looking around. And if you watch how they use the hoe, it's kind of interesting just to watch it, because they're taking the end of the hoe and they're lifting up underneath their flowers and lifting the leaves up and looking under there for weeds and stuff. And they're just messing around. So I'm going to show it to you real quick.
She want to move them rocks. And I moved in and forgot to kick this in the back. Hmm? No, I put some on top this year here. That's the only bed I did. And that's when it really is easy. See? Yeah, that's what I said. You should have got 4 weeds it. Man, these flowers finally, the mums finally getting a little
Yeah.
on them.
Time to get ready to freeze, they're still cool.
Yeah. Now it went out.
I've seen them use.
If you get in the game, go and pitch and get it over with. Amber's bringing Milo 8 or 9 o'clock.
Oh, they're gonna leave him here then?
Yeah, Robin said she come lay him out tomorrow afternoon and she gets home about 3 something. Said I asked if she'd come lay him out, because I don't know what time we'll get back.
Okay, so there you have it. That's my mom and my Aunt Marie. Love them to death.
2 high-spirited women.
They're a hoot. They're a hoot. So,
And we haven't found out what they was talking about yet.
yeah, they're just messing around. So, but yeah, they love them. Both of them use them all the time. So we were pretty excited about it, because that's, again, the reason that we made the Hoosier Hoe in the first place, was just to make things easier on people. As you get older, it's harder to get out and do things. And it's funny because we were watching her when we had first given it to her, and she's got like 3 steps off of her deck that go down into her yard. And she was using the pole, you know, not the end with the hoe attachment on it, but the actual pole. She was using it kind of like a walking stick, going up and down those steps because her back was hurting her. And so she was just kind of like balancing herself and pushing herself up the steps.
But that's exactly what they are.
Yeah.
Walking sticks. They help older people balance.
Yeah.
If they happen to bend over, it helps them raise themselves back up.
Yeah.
And there's just something about it that when people are out around their garden, on the ground, especially if they're getting a little older, they feel better if they have a stick to hold their balance.
Yeah, I use it. I use it. When I go out and I see something I don't know what it is, if I want to bend over, I've got it in one hand and I lean over with the other one. It's a balance tool.
But the amazing thing about that hoe is the potential for it to help people regain their youth somewhat, their mobility. And if you can see people use that and really love it like they do, then we're good.
It's exciting. Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's pretty cool. So, please, if you're interested, go to our website, HoosierHoes.com. Look at our products. We have multiple sizes depending on the height of the person that you're wanting to buy it for. Look for your parents, look for your grandma or your grandpa, and let them get out there and enjoy it again. It's good to see them do that. And the longer my mom might outlive all of us, the longer her and Marie keep moving, the better they are, and they enjoy it, and it's what makes them happy. So it makes us happy. So.
It might be good that we don't know what they was talking about, because they've long since lost their filters. So
Yeah.
we probably don't want to know.
That's true. That's true. They're a hoot.
They might have been talking about hoes.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
You guys give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel and give us a comment. We'd love to see your comments and reply back to you. So take a look at our products, and we will see you on the next video. Bye.